Number 1. The controversial VAR ruling that disallowed United's winning goal by Alejandro Garnacho was the weekend's biggest talking point, causing frustration for both Erik ten Hag and United fans who disagreed with the inaccurate call. The late-game winner was taken so well and could have sealed a memorable away victory for the team. Number 2. Ten Hag said Jadon Sancho had been left out of the squad based on his performance in training. Jadon Sancho denies Ten Hag's claims of poor training performance and denies being dropped for disciplinary reasons. He accuses his manager of making him a scapegoat for a long time. Number 3. A man in his 60s was arrested for allegedly racially abusing a Wolves player at the Crystal Palace game. Number 4. In the biggest match of the weekend, Arsenal defeated Manchester United 3-1 in a thrilling best match of the season so far, with goals from Declan Rice and Gabriel Jesus in the stoppage time. Number 5. Man arrested after Roy Keane allegedly assaulted during Premier League match at Emirates Stadium. Witnesses claimed blood was left splattered on the ground of the West Stand of the Gunners' Emirates Stadium. Number 6. First ever Premier League game at Kenilworth Road in their history as Luton Town hosted West Ham, but sadly they were defeated 2-1. Number 7. Dominic Szoboszlai's first goal for Liverpool was one of Liverpool's best this season. Szoboszlai had given Liverpool a dream start with a left-footed half volley from the edge of the 18-yard box after 3 minutes. Number 8. Mohamed Salah wants to stay at Liverpool, claims Dominic Szoboszlai, with the Egyptian forward not looking for a transfer to Saudi Arabia. Number 9. Jurgen Klopp's side rejected a £150 million bid for the Egypt international from Saudi Pro League club Al Ittihad, with the Reds insisting the 31-year-old is not for sale. Number 10. Roberto De Zerbi said on his hat-trick hero, Ferguson can become one of the best, the top scorer in Europe. He can become big, big, big. Number 11. Newcastle 3 games without a win but manager Eddie Howe has called for calm. Number 12. With Harry Kane's departure last month leaving Tottenham fans wondering where their goals would come from, Son Heung-min has now provided the answer with a hat-trick against Burnley. Number 13. Chelsea spent over £1 billion in 3 transfer windows under Bowley, including a record-breaking £380 million for 10 players. However, they failed to score in a match against Nottingham Forest, who won with a goal by Elanga. Number 14. Anthony Elanga scored a rare club goal as Nottingham Forest beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge for the first time since January 1995. Number 15. James Maddison continued his fine start to the campaign with a peach of a goal and may become the signing of the summer. Number 16. Cameron Archer scored his first goal for Sheffield United since joining from Aston Villa for £18 million. Number 17. In the 99th minute against Sheffield United, Everton keeper Pickford left both sets of supporters on their knees to deny McBurney in the last kick of the game. Number 18. Nicholas Jackson missed Chelsea's biggest opportunity by blasting the ball over the net just 5 yards out from goal. Number 19. Bournemouth almost won their first away game against Brentford since 2005, but a late goal by Brian Mbeumo saved Brentford from defeat in a 2-2 draw. Brentford have now lost just one of their last 18 home Premier League games and refuse to be beaten. Number 20. Brighton's new sensation Irish teenager Evan Ferguson becomes only the 4th player to score a Premier League hat-trick before their 19th birthday after Chris Bart Williams, Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen. Number 21. In Fulham's match against Manchester City, VAR allowed Nathan Ake's goal despite Manuel Akanji being offside, which caused controversy and protests from Fulham players before halftime. Fulham manager Marco Silva and City's Erling Haaland both considered the goal a mistake. Fulham captain Tim Ream acknowledged that the goal changed the game's tempo. Number 22. Man United Harry Maguire makes their first appearance of the season against Arsenal as Arsenal fans cheered when he came on. Number 23. Rasmushojlund, the newly signed player for Manchester United, finally made his debut in the second half of the game. He was introduced with just 25 minutes remaining, as Anthony Martial's performance up front had been lackluster until then. Number 24. Onana initially celebrated with Manchester United fans as Rashford scored a goal. However, he quickly told his teammates to calm down as Arsenal scored an equalizer through Odegaard just 35 seconds later. Number 25. Erik ten Hag was upset about 3 decisions during the Manchester United vs Arsenal match. He argued that Alejandro Garnacho's disallowed goal was not offside, Rasmushojlund should have been awarded a penalty, and Johnny Evans was fouled during Declan Rice's goal. Number 26. Kai Havertz of Arsenal was left with his head in his hands following a clear-cut miss during their match against Manchester United. Havertz, who is yet to score this season, had a great chance to give his team the lead with just 10 minutes played at Emirates Stadium. All he needed to do was push the ball past Andre Onana, and Arsenal would have taken the lead. Number 27. Everton's Doucouré scored the first goal of the season for his team, saving them from a run of 316 minutes without a Premier League goal. Number 28. On his 100th career Premier League appearance Dominic Solanke scored a goal in the match against Brentford. Number 29. After receiving 2 awards this week, PFA Player of the Year and a similar award from UEFA. Erling Haaland registers his 5th hat-trick in the Premier League in the Fulham game. Number 30. Jurgen Klopp celebrated 300th Premier League match with the team.